Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your coffee cup reading for the week of March, no, uh, February 24th through March 1st. I have a frog in my throat. I'm going to try to speak as clear as I can. I can't help that. When I speak too much, which can happen, or I am worn out, it tends to mess with my vocal cords. Some people get it just from screaming and yelling. Of course, I do too if I do. They're lucky because if that's the only time they get it, it happens to me sometimes, and it's not because I don't know. So I will speak as clear as I can. This is a general reading. The energies do merge. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. Now, let's start with your plate, Cancer. Okay, what's up, Cancer? Internal conflict. For some of you, this is like competition, but it's you. It's like you are competing with yourself somehow. That is what I'm picking up for someone out there. It's like, I think you're trying to adjust things. It's like what works, what doesn't, and it's almost like internal conflict, aiming for perfection. You got things to get done, but you're going to get it done, and then you're going to be walking away from something. Okay, you're leaving something behind. This could be somebody tried challenging you. It could have already emerged from the week before, put you up to a challenge, but they underestimated you. You're up for the fight. And, they chose the wrong person, I guess. So you're up for the fight. That's one thing I'm seeing. You're up for it, and that shows up. I do see news coming in. These could be some ideas that you may implement later. You are actually very patient. It's like you're very analytical and you're just slowly gathering something. Something, truth or clarity is more clear to you, some situations as well. Birth of something new. It's like something may have come out. Now, watch your health and well-being, okay? You could have been overworking, stressing out. It's going to affect your health. There's my voice. I'm a Cancer. Happened to me. It always happens to me. It's like burnout. So get the rest you need. And what I see is taking the rest, taking the breaks. I'm learning slowly to do that too. Manifestation. You can highly manifest. And honestly, I'm seeing you dealing with a group of people or an institution, some of you. Receiving spiritual messages, but this also is going to bring new people, new experiences into your life. It's almost like a changing of the guard, and these are going to be in the future. This is even beyond this week. They're going to be very, very helpful for you to start moving things. You're making some changes with the home foundation. This is people moving in, moving out. Something is changing. This could be visitors coming through too. There is some action. You're on fire in some areas in your life. Though you seem negative or despondent or just indifferent, there is something in your belly that is burning and that you are doing. And you may be even keeping it quiet. So this is a lot of energy. For some of you, you've dealt like spiritual loss, meaning within yourself. It's like you feel drained, you feel disconnected. This also can indicate that someone either may have passed away, or someone in the past, or you're thinking of people or that were close to you or that are no longer here. They are in the spiritual realm, I'm seeing. And that is actually, there's some messages there. So if you pay attention to your dreams and that. So it's like this energy, you're just kind of sticking with things. There is some change happening. If there's any conflicts with others, it can be miscommunication. But do watch your health and well-being. Taking the time to meditate is going to be very important. You had a lot of messages here. All right, let's look at this. Yeah, spiritual messages coming through. That definitely is showing up. For some of you, you're making ultimatums. You're making something for yourself. Just don't be your own worst enemy. It's like, I see this energy. I just can't take it anymore. That's enough. And then you're like, making these ultimatums. But then at the same time, you're sad. So be careful of that energy. But I do see major life choices, something heavy on your mind, that will come later. I do see trust where you're being led. You're keeping maybe more to yourself. There is death And rebirth, you have transformative energy. It's going to be the end of a negative cycle. It's quick endings, or something is ending and then it's a new beginning and path opening up for you. Okay? Counting your blessings. Okay? There's a lot of things that maybe you want to get done, or you're thinking of how to handle something and you're not sure. I do see your focus on the future. Okay, it's like getting more clarity, manifestation, daydreaming, thinking of things like, okay, what if I do this, what's going to happen then? So you're kind of there. I do see making some emotional choices. Some choices that you make are going to affect many people or situations. And it's like a butterfly effect. One little change can actually alter everything. Some of you are sick and tired of being sad, of constantly feeling betrayed, hurt. It's like there's this sense of you're not sad, you're more sick and tired of it. Okay? Now there's certain situations that maybe it's got nothing to do with other people, where you're just kind of, there's always, it's like it's always something. Oh, if it's not, like, for example, I know for me, it's like if I don't have a very busy day, then I'm not feeling good. Or if I'm, or something, you know what I mean? It's always, there's kind of something. But you'll get through things, okay? Do not stay positive, because some of you are feeling a little bit kind of in a negative here. You are working very hard. Hard work and perseverance is going to bring you spiritual blessings and money, okay? I do see that energy too. For some of you, you could be working on a hobby, readjusting things. Very good. You're taking more control, empowering your life. It's like you know the truth, you know your truth, and you're not going to let anybody mess with you. So you're coming up very strong here. I do see there's going to be a powerful figure, or someone who has some kind of influence, and whatever you need is going to be very helpful. Some of you may be already connected with this person, and they're going to be very powerful. This can be sometimes talking to attorneys, VIPs, or someone in a specialty field. Okay, that's another way I'm looking at this. Some of you dealing with a child. Okay, so I do see that. Trust where you are being led. You are doing the right thing that you can at the time now. And your child, it's like if it's your child or a child around you needs your guidance, but it's going to bring some kind of an ending, transformative energy, and a bright new beginning. So there is something good coming through this group of people or institution helping you out eventually. I think it's beyond this week. New people, new experiences. Okay, well, Cancer, that's a lot. Okay, Cancer, that was your reading for the week of March 24th through, I said March 24th. I did the same thing for Gemini, so check Gemini. You may have to, maybe you can relate to their energies. February 24th through March 1st. Maybe March 24th will mean something to you. Actually, it means something to me, so interesting. Okay, Cancer, bye for now. Have a great week.